What's going on, everybody? Tonight we're going to play some Minecraft. We're going to try out Feed the Beast, the Feed the Beast launcher, and we're going to try some variation of Feed the Beast. We're not sure yet. We were thinking of something called Infinity. It's new to me, but I'm playing tonight with Levi, who again is hiding from the camera. He may pop in the camera. I don't know. He's being a little wimpy right now, but we'll see. You'll see him in the game though. Probably hear him talk if he isn't mic shy as well. But anyway, here's what you need to do to download it. If you haven't played modded Minecraft, you can go to feedthebeast.com with dashes in between each word, and it's as simple as clicking download now. Now this should be the launcher for Feed the Beast. I'm not sure. I don't think I've ever played on this. I might have tried it, but I don't have it currently. I haven't played any time recently, so it's very likely different. So you're going to be learning with me. Another version is already installed. Okay. Let's take that other version off. If I actually do have that. Oh, curse. Okay. Let's take that off quick. So, a note, if you do ever run into any problems and it doesn't let you install, check for a curse client. Maybe you used it for mods for something else like World of Warcraft or something like that, but apparently it blocks the setup. So just uninstall that version, install this version. It should just upgrade you to the newest version. I'm going to fast forward this stuff right now anyway, so there's not going to be any. Did you get on Discord? Are you actually on it? Did you set up an account and stuff? You have to join my server. What's your name on Discord? How do you know what my name is? I don't. Oh, okay, I see here. Alright guys, so once you launch and you log into the Feed the Beast launcher, you click down here on Minecraft, you click install at the bottom. I already clicked it, and then we're going to browse Feed the Beast mod packs because we want to do Feed the Beast. They have Infinity Light. What's that? I guess we're going to try the Infinity Evolved. It has 1.6 million downloads, so I'm going to guess that that's a pretty good one. I'm going to give it a shot. Once this installs, we should start playing. So I guess for now we'll do a local server as a test, and if we really like it, maybe we'll make a server that you guys can join. I will make it for viewers of the YouTube channel only, so I will put the password in the videos when I do make the server. That way people will have no idea from the internet if you have a bunch of trolls that are trying to find, server information. Have to watch the video to find out, but we're not making that now. This is just going to be a test, so we'll make a local server for just Levi and I, and we'll see how it goes, see if we like it enough. Alright guys, so I launched the game, realized it was being a little laggy, so I went ahead and jumped out to check the settings, and here's what I found. Java's using 4 gigs. Hero's talking about the memory that Java's using. Now Minecraft runs off Java, so I'm actually increasing this because I'm running the server and the recording software, so all in all I needed a bunch more. So I just set it to the max 12 gigs, and it seemed to not be an issue anymore.
Wow, this is funny.
Why?
This is the same thing as the 1.7.10 pack.
Okay.
So we didn't have to go through all that trouble.
Yeah, but it might have extra packs or something. I found it hard to speak while, every
Maybe.
time I was doing anything, so I figured I'd do some narration over it. Initially, first thing we wanted to do was just collect resources so we could build our house. We're going to get into technology and stuff in later episodes, but that's what I'm doing right now, just getting wood for a crafting table and to make some tools. Okay. So there's actually these dark spots on the ground in this purple biome, and I think it might be poisonous. That's interesting. And it's like growing. So I wouldn't make your ground out of the dirt if you do it in this area. I didn't realize there were so many poisons and random mobs that I wasn't aware of, so I ended up starting here, but as you'll see, I move out of this area pretty soon. Alright, we need to make some basic tools. I'm curious if we have that forestry mine pack where I can chop down a tree and it actually gives me the tree without having to chop each block down. Let's find out. Welp. I don't know, maybe it's based off the type of axe I'm using, I hope. Because that's annoying to have to chop down whole trees. So we'll find out shortly. So next step is to make a pickaxe so we can get some cobble. We can make some real tools. And there's cobble right over here, so let's go ahead and do that. This is all new to me. I don't know anything about this mod pack, so I played Tekkit Lite, Tekkit Classic. Yeah, but I can hear myself echoing in your mic, which means your headphones are turned too high. That's annoying. Whoa, chill. I don't know what's happening. I'm getting wrecked here, though. I'm probably gonna die. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Good thing is it gave... What in the world is happening? What is that? Are you kidding? It's like some sort of weird thing in front of me that I... You see that crap? Yeah, I finally figured out that, those little purple dots are the enemy, so I took that out, realized that this area was too dangerous, and decided to venture out and see if I could find somewhere safer to go. As you see, I make my way out of this area, collect all my stuff, and run over to the forest, which clearly will be safer. I mean, you'll deal with your general skeletons and stuff, but nothing crazy. Alright, this looks like a safe location, although it's not a very big area, and I kind of do want to have enough room to build. I think we'll build here anyway, but I really wish we could chop down trees. It's kind of annoying. So here I'm grabbing some more wood, and I'm starting to build the basis of my base, running around with trying to get oak wood and some other things. Needed a furnace here so I could make some charcoal to be able to put torches up, because at night, if it's too light, then you will see enemies coming into your base, spawning into your base, which we didn't want. So clearly I wanted to get this up, get myself some safety, and get some light in there. One thing you'll see in my builds is that I like to get creative and add different colors and different designs, and here I went with a different type of wood for one of the upcoming layers, and I don't know, I have mixed thoughts on it. It doesn't look that great in my opinion. Levi was making fun while I was building it, and I mean, he may be right. It looks pretty terrible. You guys let me know what you think. I'll probably end up changing it, but again, this was just to get some basic shelter in place so that I can stay away from the enemies. Just a safe place to stand, because as you see, I keep being attacked as I'm trying to build here, and I don't want to have to deal with that when I'm, playing the regular part of the game. So, well, Did you hear that, Levi?
No.
That means you're probably pretty far away. Actually, shouldn't be getting this type of wood because this wood is not the same color as my wood, so I don't want to build my house out of it. Actually, the one right above my house is... Ugh, there are enemies everywhere. I hope they have like a chainsaw or something that will chop down the whole tree. A lot of times when they don't have it where you can just use an axe, it works with like a chainsaw or something. So we're gonna see about that. But we need technology to power one of those, so... Oh, I don't have food. I just realized that. So here we go, getting the floor set up, and then next you'll see me working with that new style wood, which is the part I was complaining about not liking so much. And as you may have heard me say a couple times, I was talking about, I was complaining about the trees not chopping down. And what I mean by that is, in other mod packs from Tekkit, there's a feature that it has where if you use an axe, usually of cobblestone or better, on the base block of the tree, the whole tree will fall down. I want to say it's called forestry, but it may be called something else. And this obviously doesn't have it because you have to chop every block. And when I build whole houses out of wood, it's kind of nice to be able to, pick up a couple hundred blocks of wood from chopping something down rather than having to do it one by one, which I know maybe it's me being lazy, but it's just something I got used to, so that was a little bit of a pain. Beyond that, though, I think, and I do explain this in the video, that there may be a tool that you can make. It's like an electric chainsaw that will allow us to do that, to actually chop down a whole tree in one go. So I'm going to make that pretty early on just to see if that does work. My next video, I'm going to try to get some technology up. I'll have some batteries and generator, maybe some solar going. If you guys aren't familiar, it's pretty neat. You can actually make all kinds of technology in this. And this is me assuming that this has that stuff. I'm pretty sure it does have solar panels, and I know for sure it has generator and stuff because I was looking at it in the recipe book. But ultimately, you can make power, which then you can make all kinds of cool stuff with the power. You can make power suits and things like that require, battery power to be charged. You can actually make electric jet packs and things, so it's pretty cool. And so that'll be my next focus, to make some electronics, get away from this standard Minecraft stuff, and we'll go with electronics. Then we'll start building some machines that can automate this stuff. If at the end of the day we can't chop down trees automatically, it will be nice to have a machine do it. They do have machines, and I'm not 100% sure if it's in this mod pack, but they do have a machine that allows you to grow trees and chop them down automatically, and then it actually pipes the wood and apples and all that kind of stuff into your house, so you can build a whole pipe structure which will pump it into either, you can pump it into a furnace, electric furnace, you could pump it into just a chest. You could do all kinds of stuff with it. You can automate the fact that you can automate what it does with the items that it collects. And then there's things called quarries, which a quarry will actually use a diamond drill bit and drill into the ground you can make it pretty large squares, and it will actually pump all those items down your piping. And what's cool about that, though, is that in the piping that you use, there are many different types of pipes, and those pipes, you can have sorting pipes, and you can have pipes that destroy stuff. You can do all kinds of stuff, and so it's pretty nice because it kind of takes the mundane work away from it. You don't have to go out and manually mine as much anymore. And when you have the jetpack and all kinds of things like that, and you have huge quarries, which they can do massive size holes in the ground. You can have it dig up I think you can go as big as 64 by 64, which is huge. And then you'll have a huge tunnel going straight into the ground down to bedrock. And when that happens, you can actually fly down there with your jetpack and then get the good resources, because when you have a 64 by 64 tunnel going straight down, you will see things like diamonds and redstone and stuff like that right on the side of the quarry, and you'll be able to just collect them. You can just hover there, or you can build a quick dirt platform to stand on, and you'll be able to just collect what you want. So next here, I'm collecting some resources so I can build my first mine. Ultimately, I need a mine so I can get cobblestone and various other things like copper and aluminum and stuff, because copper being one of the most important things that you can collect for electronics, because you have to make your basic wiring copper wire out of it. Another thing that we'll have trouble finding is the rubber. Not really sure how this mod pack deals with that, but normally you find a rubber tree and then you can pull the sap off, or you can extract the wood, which will extract rubber out of the wood. So here we find our first minerals that we're looking for, different ores. So we're collecting this, but ultimately this is just random collecting for the next video where we do some technology stuff. I'm going to finish up the house here and do a little cheesy design in the front, but ultimately the house, for anyway in its basic form, is done. So let me know what you guys think for the rest of the video as I finish up the house, do a little bit of design stuff which I may end up deleting, but yeah, check it out, let me know what you think. Alright, so here we go, we're coming up from the mine. I'm going to create a chest here because I have so much junk in my inventory and nowhere to put it. So just grabbing some wood here to build that, and we're going to go ahead and dump our resources into a chest, because ultimately you keep too much stuff on you and you die out there, you end up losing it. It's not worth it to risk it. So it's always good to put your valuables in a chest. Now if you're playing on a multiplayer server, you want to make sure that the server offers some sort of locking mechanism, because if not, and you leave your chests wide open, people will take your stuff. Now luckily this is a local server, so it's just Levi and I, so I can run over there and beat him up if he tries to take my stuff. But yeah, just making some extra tools here, and I'm doing this because I wanted to, I don't know, add a little flair to the outside. At the end of the day, when I look at it, I'm thinking, meh. I generally go around and try to make things my own. I don't like having just a square dirt house like some people do. I like to make it pretty cool. But again, I'm working with minimal resources here, so I really just wanted to get something up there so it looks a little bit original. At the end of the day, I probably will end up wiping this whole thing out and building something a little more fancy. But yeah, I'm definitely curious to see what you guys think about the way I set it up now, and you know what you guys want to see. If you guys want to see me do technology, if you guys want to see specific things, let me know. Happy to do whatever. I do enjoy making machinery, making quarries that can, you know, do huge areas, 64 by 64. I often do underground quarries because it drives me crazy when there's holes all over the world. So I like to go down like 10 blocks or so, level it out, and then do a bunch of quarries underground so that when you're walking on the surface, you don't even know that those quarries are there. So that's something that I'll probably end up doing in one of the near videos, maybe the next one or the following. But as you can see right here, I'm just doing a little design work for the front, trying to add something here. But again, I'm working with such minimal resources. It's difficult to make it look good. So let me know what you guys think of this random creative thing that I did here. Alright, so here we go, finishing this up. Just taking out this mob here trying to kill me. Finishing up the little design here. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys want to see in the next video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Share this with your friends. And let me know what you think of this little mini server we're doing here. Also, I'm going to slow it down right here so you guys can see what the first stage of the house is. And let me know if you want to see more of Levi and hear more of him in the next video. So until next time, talk to you guys later.